getting worse. I'm turning back.
No, not yet.
It's not worth the risk. We can't find out anything in a storm like this.
The Navy won't take that for an answer.
And they're gonna have to.
Admiral, every ship we've lost in this area reported a storm like this, then vanished. Now I have to find out how and why.
Well, we can't find out if we're lost, too. We can't take any more of this. We're heading back to Seafield.
We're not going back.
Another move like that, you'll wind up in a brig.
Admiral, 4 of our largest ships have been lost without a trace. Now we have to find the answer. What?
Look.
What is that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, hang on, we're gonna crash.
Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Starring Richard Basehart. And David Hedison. Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I guess so. What happened?
Well, if I can believe my eyes, we were shot down by an ancient square rigger.
That is impossible. The storm must have knocked us. Storm? There's no sign of it.
Well, it sure left its mark. Controls don't respond. We're dead in the water. Flying sub to Seaview. Flying sub to Seaview. Seaview, this is Nelson. Do you read me?
Nothing. Can you make repairs?
Well, if it's not too serious. But in any case, we're going to do a little exploring first.
That island? Why?
Well, it might hold the answer to the missing ships. Maybe even our square rigger.
Admiral, we didn't see any square rigger. That was an hallucination, optical illusion.
Well, whatever it was, we're still going ashore. Give me a hand with this life raft, will you?
Any word from the Admiral?
None.
I'll keep trying.
Sparks keeps calling. He just can't raise the flying sub.
What could have happened to him?
What happened to those 4 Navy ships that are missing?
Well, no sign of any installation here that could have sunk those ships.
Let's look around.
Admiral, look here.
It's a cave. Look here, sir.
There's some kind of writing. What is that, German?
No, sir, that's Dutch.
Sure.
With a name like Van Wyck? Yes, sir, I'm sure.
Well, can you make it out?
Yes, sir, roughly translated, it reads, cursed be those who venture through this portal.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's find out if it's true, huh? Sort of an antique booby trap. Thanks. Could have killed me. Looks like this place was inhabited once, but he didn't sink those ships.
Certainly not with that dagger.
A curse upon your head. A curse now and forever.
It's caving. Let's get out of here. You all right?
Of course I'm all right. Why shouldn't I be?
After what we've just been through, you can ask that?
Simple little rock fall while we're investigating the cave. It's nothing to be alarmed about.
Wait a minute. What about the curse? Huh? The voice we heard and, the square rigger that shot us down.
Well, Admiral, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, you're not going to try to deny that this happened to us.
Well, I think... Well, let's just say you seem to have a very active imagination.
Oh, now what about this? That imagination, too?
Well, that's real enough. Probably some old pirate weapon dropped here centuries ago. Let me have a look at it.
No, I think not. Obviously, one of us is losing contact with reality. And if it's you, I prefer to keep the weapon, thank you.
Anything you say, Admiral.
Now, let's get back to the flying stuff.
FS1 from Seaview. FS1 from Seaview. Come in, please. Over.
Anything?
We just can't raise them. Now, look at this. Washington just radioed that they want a full report on those missing ships. And on top of that, the whole 11th Fleet is moving right here in this area on maneuvers.
Well, isn't that a little risky, sir? I mean, moving the fleet in without knowing what's making our ships disappear?
Well, sure, it's risky, but that's Washington's decision to make, not ours.
The Admiral's nearly an hour overdue. You don't think he could have run into anything, do you?
I don't know what he's running to.
What about Seaview?
What about it?
Well, our course is set for the same area. Do we change it?
No. Continue on course, flank speed.
What do you think?
What is there to think? Control engineering.
Aye, sir.
Proceed on present course. All ahead, flank.
All ahead flag. Aye, sir.
Well, let's get the repairs made and head back to Seaview.
What repairs, Admiral? Everything seems to be in working order.
Nelson to Seaview.
Nelson to Seaview. Seaview, come in.
Admiral, we've been trying to make contact with you. Is everything all right?
Well, we did have some trouble with the storm, but everything's all right now.
What storm are you talking about, Admiral?
Well, look, you must have felt it. Your instrumentation must have picked it up.
No, it didn't. We've had nothing but clear weather here.
Oh. Well, I guess must have been some local squall that hit us. But as I said, we're all right now, and we're heading back.
Good. Did you find out anything about those missing ships? Washington's getting nervous.
Nothing, unless it has something to do with the island.
Island? Admiral, there's no island out there.
Well, of course there is. We were just on it.
None on the charts.
We don't show on Admiral, but if you were on it, I guess it's there.
We'll talk it over when I get back aboard. Over and out.
Shall we be getting back, Admiral?
Uh-huh. Leave me alone.
Admiral, don't you know who I am?
Lee, you know, for a moment I thought that...
You thought what?
Sick bay.
You came aboard and you passed out and we brought you down here.
Well, I'm all right. I'm not sick.
All right, now take it easy. Just,
Look, when I tell you I'm all right, I'm all right.
let him, Skipper.
Still feeling a little weak, sir?
Well, not weak exactly, Doc. Just a little bit tired.
That's hardly surprising. Characteristic syndrome of a very severe emotional trauma.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about Van Wyck?
Well, surprisingly enough, he's okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, where is he?
He's in his cabin. He should be asleep by now.
Did he say anything about the control room? You know, anything unusual or different?
No, why should he? There's nothing wrong.
No, of course not. There's nothing wrong.
Where in the world did you get that?
Well, I found it on the island.
Then there was an island. And what was that about the curse?
Well, who said anything about a curse?
Oh, you did, in your delirium. You told me about the island from the flying sub.
But there was no island on the chart.
That's what I told you.
And Seaview didn't go through any storm.
No. Admiral, what's wrong with you anyway?
I've got to see Van Wyck.
sir, this is a restricted area. Nobody's allowed to touch that.
May I have that dagger, if you don't mind?
How did you get in here?
How does anyone enter a cabin? You were too absorbed in the dagger to hear me.
I rather doubt that. I checked your cabin. It was empty. I think you've been here all the time.
May I have the weapon, please?
Why?
Admiral, I'm aboard Seaview to investigate the mysterious disappearance of 4 units of the 11th Fleet. Now, that dagger could be an important clue. I need it.
Are you asking me to believe that there's a connection between an 18th century dagger and the disappearance of 4 capital ships?
I have reason to believe so, yes.
I have reason to believe that you're lying. Now, why?
Well, Admiral, you haven't forgotten the curse in the cave, have you?
Well, the curse was nonsense.
And the Flying Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman.
Well, surely you know the legend. An ancient square rigger, lost in time. A ghost ship, sailing aimlessly and endlessly the 7 seas.
What has that got to do with...
Admiral, the Flying Dutchman was cursed. Just as we're cursed, all of us. You, me, the Seaview, the 4 ships that were lost.
You don't really believe that.
Why not? You believe it.
No. No, it's absurd, illogical.
But true, Admiral. There is a curse on us. But I know how to break it. Now, let me have that dagger.
This dagger is going right into this safe.
Admiral, I warn you, the entire 11th Fleet can be destroyed if that curse isn't broken.
Come in.
I can't, sir. It's locked.
Oh.
Excuse me, Admiral. I'd like a word with you.
What is it?
Commander Van Wyck, I'm worried about him.
In what way?
Well, sir, I found him fooling around with our control systems, and when I asked him a few questions, he clubbed me and ran.
You tell the captain?
Yes, sir. He's ordered a search for him.
Well, that's not necessary. He's right here.
Where, sir?
Right here. We were just...
They who reach the Flying Dutchman never reach the shore. They who see the Flying Dutchman never reach the shore. Flying Dutchman.
Have a look around. Fire in the Admiral's cabin. Fire detail on the double. Over here. Come on, get in here. I'll get you down to see the job.
No, I'll be all right in a minute.
You sure?
Yeah, positive. Have your men found Van Wyck yet?
No, but they will. Get going. You can't get far.
Lee, how much do you know about the Flying Dutchman?
I'm taking you to sick bay.
No, I'm going to the control room. What's the weather topside?
Heavy seas running before gale, sir?
There's no storm predicted.
No, sir, but the weather on the Cape is always tricky.
Flying Dutchman always seems to appear in heavy weather. Take us up to periscope depth. I want to have a look around.
Admiral, I think you should get
That's
sick.
periscope depth.
You heard the Admiral, Trip.
Ah, sir.
10-degree up bubble. Level off at 90 feet. Feet and level, sir.
Up scope.
Prepare aft torpedo tubes for firing.
Sir, are you sure you want to give that order?
You heard me, Chip. Aft torpedo tubes ready for immediate firing.
Belay that. We're not firing anything, Admiral, except on my specific orders.
Then take a look through there and give those orders, unless you want us to disappear like the Navy ships.
I don't think there's much sense in firing torpedoes at an empty sea, do you?
Empty sea. She's out there, the Flying Dutchman. I tell you, Lee, unless we fire, she'll destroy us. Now take another look.
There's nothing out there, Admiral. Nothing. Downscope.
What's the matter with you? Are you blind? She's sailing there like a curse of death. Now send the torpedoes after her.
Kowalski. What are you picking up?
Nothing, sir.
Is there any ship at all in the immediate vicinity?
No, sir, absolutely nothing.
Kowalski, check again.
The board's clear, sir.
You see, the Flying Dutchman never reached the shore.
What's wrong with him, Lee? What did he see?
I don't know. There was nothing on the surface. Absolutely nothing.
Admiral Nelson.
Who's that?
Surrender the dagger you stole. Surrender the dagger. Surrender the dagger or suffer the curse of the Flying Dutchman.
Where are you?
Still no sign of Van Wyck.
I can't understand it.
He can't get off the ship. We'll find him.
Better, I don't like the idea of him running around loose.
Mr. Morton. Take a look at this.
We're right back where we started.
Mm-hmm.
We've been sailing in a great circle all night.
So I see.
Did you know about this?
Not until just now, sir.
Chip, get the navigations officer. I want all the instruments checked out on the dole. Chief, give him a hand.
Aye, sir.
Admiral, did you know about this?
I know. We're off course.
What do you mean we're off course? How did you know we're off course?
Look, I have been trying to convince you that we're up against forces beyond our control. I'm going to send out a distress call.
A distress call? Why? We're in good order and we're proceeding under our own power.
We're proceeding where? We're no closer to port than we were last night, and we won't be any closer tomorrow.
Oh, how do we know we can find the trouble and we can fix it, can't we?
Not this trouble. Look, there have been 4 ships lost in this area. I don't intend for us to be the 5th. Sparks, send out a general distress call.
Aye, sir.
Sparks, belay that.
You can't stop me from making this call.
I am stopping you. You're in no condition to make any decisions because of some delusion about a Flying Dutchman.
Oh, and you're determined to protect me from myself. Is that it?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Skipper.
Pick up a ship on the surface, sir, bearing 015 relative range, 2,000 yards in closing.
The Flying Dutchman. Now, do you believe me?
It's a freighter, not a Flying Dutchman.
Just a freighter, huh?
Just a freighter.
All right. I want to talk to the captain.
Why?
I want to talk to him.
Sparks, there's a ship within 2,000 yards of us. Contact her in the clear. Ask to speak to a captain.
Aye, sir.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps I want to find out if we can still contact the outside world.
Lee, we can't find a malfunction in any of our instruments. Navigation officer's still working on it.
Very well. Take the car. We'll see what luck Sparks is having.
Mm-hmm. Van Wyck.
Why don't you face facts, Admiral? It's impossible to contact that ship up there, or any other ship, anywhere.
Who are you? And what are you?
I think you know. Just as you know you're doomed. You'll never contact the outside world again.
I just don't understand it, Skipper.
Can't you contact them?
Well, my transmitter's working. I double-checked it, but there's no reply. There might as well be nobody up there.
All right. Secure the call.
Aye, sir.
We can't raise them.
Oh? How does Sparks explain that?
He can't.
I'd surface. I want to try a visual signal.
Admiral, the seas are running pretty high.
We can still try. Surface.
Chip, take us up.
Surface in that storm?
Take us up.
Prepare the surface.
Stand by to blow ballast. Engineering, what's wrong down there? Engineering, what's the trouble down there? This is the captain. Engineering report.
Maybe the freighter rammed us.
She wasn't close enough.
Lee, you better have another look.
I tell you, she wasn't up. Dive, all dive. All.
Freighter, huh?
I think we better talk it over in your cabin. And all this has something to do with the cave on that island that you discovered, am I right?
You still don't believe me, do you?
Well, the explanation's simple enough. There must have been some kind of volcanic gas on the island that produced hallucinations.
Now, look, you said you saw the Flying Dutchman fire at us. Were you hallucinating then? Is this an hallucination?
No, it's real. But what does it prove? What does it mean?
Well, it has something to do with the case. I think that Van Wyck would like to kill me with this dagger.
Let me look at that, will you?
Sure.
I have a book here that gives a detailed account of the legend of the Flying Dutchman. It all started when a Dutch ship, the Amsterdam, failed to return after a lengthy voyage, and, oh, here it is. And according to the legend, the ship and the crew were somehow cursed, fated to sail the seas forever, unless the curse could somehow be broken. In that case, the Amsterdammer would sink, and its doomed crew would turn into skeletons. So you see... I didn't mean it. I couldn't stop my arm. That dagger, it's got a life of its own. Yeah, I know. Well, according to navigation, we're sailing this course. Right along the circumference.
Our controls are still frozen. We just keep sailing in an endless circle.
Mm-hmm. And inside the circle, see, at this point, here, and here. 4 capital ships were lost, and right here in the center is where we discovered that island.
I know there has to be a connection, but I just don't see it.
No, I'm not certain I do either. I'm gonna have a crack at something. Chief, how long will it take you to get the bell ready for a deep dive?
Oh, about 15 minutes, sir.
I'll settle for 10.
I see. Come on, Ski. Let's go.
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? I'm going hunting. For a Flying Dutchman.
Everything okay with the cable?
I've got 2,000 feet of it on the drum. That enough?
Oh, plenty.
Then we're all set.
Okay. Are you ready to lower the bell, Chief?
Aye, sir.
I don't like this, Admiral. Do you have to go alone?
Oh, I'll be all right, Lee.
We're ready to lower away, sir.
Very well. Go ahead.
Okay, Ski. Something's jammed.
If that cable runs out, we'll lose him.
Cut the power. We've lost him, sir.
Slow the descent. Save you to your evening.
We read you, Admiral. Something went wrong with the controls. We slipped the cable.
Stand by. You're gonna hit bottom.
Yes, what happened?
I'm on the bottom, but the impact smashed my reserve air tank.
How much do you have left?
About 20 minutes, no longer.
Well, you're too deep for divers. We can bring the sea view down and try to grapple for the cable. That's our only chance.
Wait a minute. I got a better idea. Might save time.
Admiral, come in. Come in, Admiral, we're listening.
I might have known you'd be here.
Of course. You don't think I'd let you make such a perilous trip alone, do you? That wouldn't do you any good, you know.
Maybe you're right.
I feel sorry for you, Nelson, but I have to do this.
Why?
You don't know the real story of the Flying Dutchman. Probably no one else does either.
Save it, we're running out of air.
You see, when the Amsterdamer reached this part of the world, the crew demanded the captain set a course for home. Well, he refused. So they mutinied. They brought the captain to this island, and the first mate killed him. But with his dying breath, he put a curse on them, saying they'd never again reach port.
And you were the first mate?
I am the first mate.
Huh?
What's the matter, Chip? I ordered the deep dive and we're still at 90 feet.
Something's going wrong with the induction valve. We can't fill the ballast tanks.
It's impossible.
Excuse me, sir. It was impossible to run out 2,000 feet of cable, but we did it just the same.
I wonder what the Admiral's trying to say before we got cut off.
Oh, maybe something about how we could recover the cable.
Well, it had to be that, Chief, but how?
It can't be a diving party, not at that depth.
Say, Chip, now that gear we put in the flying sub, is it ready to launch?
We gave her a routine check during the last watch. She's ready.
Chief, come with me.
Aye, aye, sir.
You can't hold out much longer, Nelson. You'll be ready soon to take my place.
Take your place.
Once you die by that dagger, then I'll be free. Then it'll be you who'll roam the seven seas, till you find somebody to take your place, as I've found you.
So that's it.
Give me the dagger. It's of no use to you now. You'll make a worthy replacement. Your plan to come down here was actually a sound one. Look.
Flying Dutchman. I knew she had to be down here. There's no other place she could have come from.
And you thought the weaponry aboard this bell would be able to destroy her, huh? There's only one way to end this. Give me the dagger. Nelson, time has nearly run out.
Sivu will get to me in time.
Hardly. I've arranged it so that she can neither surface nor dive. Just sail in that constant circle till the end of time.
You sank 4 ships in these waters. Surely Surely there must have been one man aboard who served your purpose.
Unfortunately, they all died before I could get one of them to my island. You see, only the man who removed the dagger, as you did, and received the Dutchman's curse, could relieve me of it. Just a few seconds more, Nelson. And you and the Seaview will be the new Flying Dutchman.
Good work. Hang on, I'm going up. It's good enough. Take her up, Scoot. Thanks.
Needs oxygen. Bad.
Take it to sick bay, Skeet.
No. Look, that island has to be destroyed. You know the coordinates. Set the firing mechanism. Where's Van Wyck, wasn't he?
Van Wyck, sir?
Oh, no. Of course, he wouldn't be.
What about Van Wyck?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Missile ready for firing.
Oh, fire.
Captain.
Touch that button and you're dead. Move away from that panel. I mean what I say, Captain. Move!
Not a muscle.
Flying Dutchman. A legend come to life. Or did we imagine it all?
Well, we didn't imagine this. And Navy records still show 4 ships lost without a trace.
Well, there's one thing we know. The 11th Fleet won't have to worry about losing any more warships. What kind of a report are you going to file with Washington?
Only that is a very good question. I only wish I knew the answer.
Thank you.